It is predicted that this bag will last on Earth for up to 10 times longer than you do. And that's if you live to 100 years old. SPREP, a Pacific Environment Organization, estimates that a single-use plastic bag can take up to 1,000 years to decompose. Consider now the effect of the 100 billion of them that the Earth Day Network says we throw away in the United States every year. And we're not alone. Across the globe, 1 trillion of these are used every year. I've stopped to take a look at the consequences of my shopping habits after taking an environmental studies course. What I learned along the way has made me be more thoughtful about my impact on this beautiful planet. Plastic shopping bags are taking countless of innocent lives of creatures across the globe. The waste that they create is astounding, and they use an unnecessary amount of limited natural resources. Plastic pollution kills our wildlife and harms our environment. In a fight against this globally, across the world, countries have taxed single-use plastic bags or banned them altogether. Individually, we can join this fight toward a cleaner world by using reusable shopping bags. As garbage moves from land to sea, it will take countless lives in its path. Single-use plastic bags are killing our wildlife. Unknowing innocent animals are being devastated by suffocation. Have you ever read a warning on one of these bags? Keep this bag away from babies and children to avoid suffocation. These animals have no adult to keep the bags away from them. On land and in water, we litter their homes with them, and when they're mistaken for food, they can suffocate too. Marcia Anderson of the EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency, raises concern for animals on land and in water. Land animals like cattle and sheep can choke on them. In the ocean, they are mistaken for jellyfish and they are eaten. These trillions of bags are devastating to aquatic life. As the EPA has been studying dead sea turtles, they are finding that more than half of them have plastic in their stomachs. While it is hard to calculate, the grassroots environmentalist organization Reuse This Bag reports 1 million seabirds and 100,000 marine mammals die every year from these bags. Anderson also reports another way that plastic bags kill animals. They can become physically entangled in them. This heartbreaking struggle causes these poor animals to become exhausted, they starve, and inevitably they die. All of these bags are killing our wildlife. With such an abundance and long decomposition time, these bags are giving nature a hard time. I'm sure you can picture on any given windy day a plastic bag floating around in the wind. They get stuck in trees, on fences, and they land in our parks. On the streets, they can clog drains and increase flooding when it rains. This can complicate cleanup, and repair costs for that can rise. The spread of disease also increases. How? SPREP reports that bags act as a water trap. This creates a breeding ground for mosquitoes. Mosquitoes spread diseases like dengue fever and malaria. All of these bags are affecting every part of nature. It's not only the death of animals and the mounting piles of trash, but they also take a toll on our precious, limited natural resources. Think of how intensive it is to produce 1 trillion plastic bags that we use globally every year. Statistics from the Center for Biological Diversity show that 100 billion plastic bags, that's what we use in the United States every year, 100 billion plastic bags requires 12 million barrels of oil to manufacture. Oil is a fossil fuel, and it's non-renewable. That means that the amount that is on Earth, as it declines as we use them, once they're gone, that's it. We can't get them back. As stated in the text, Essential Environment, scientists calculate at our current rates of consumption, the reserves to production ratio for oil means that it will only last us for about another 53 more years. To put the wastefulness of shopping bags into perspective, the Center for Biological Diversity equates the fuel equivalency of this to something a lot of us can relate to: driving. It only takes 14 plastic bags to drive your car for 1 mile. That's how much it would take. 14 bags, 1 mile. The trillions of these bags are unnecessarily wasteful. We can all take a very simple single step to help fight against the destruction of these single-use plastic bags. Bring your own shopping bags with you when you go shopping. Using bags like these can save wildlife, reduce mounting piles of trash on Earth, and can help preserve our natural limited resources. It's so easy to do. You can just take them with you. They don't take up much space, and you can keep them in your car without any real inconvenience. And if you're not driving, they're light and they're durable, so they're perfect to carry for when you're walking. Or if you only are buying a few things, just carry this stuff in your hands. If you want a bag, say no thank you. On a lighter note, they can also be colorful and customizable to show a little bit of your personality. I hope that the information I've gone over has given you a wake-up call. Single-use plastic bags are taking countless of innocent animal lives, and they pollute our lands and water, and they waste our limited, precious natural resources. The next time you're asked paper or plastic, I hope your response is, no thank you, I've brought my own.